So I'm working on my sliding door step. So I've got some nosings to go over to try and tie it all in. So I've built a frame around, built a box section. In behind there I've got LED strip light, blue. I'm not sure yet whether I'm going to wire it into being with the courtesy light, which is my preferred option I think. So when your sliding door opens it just comes out a nice blue light. Or for now I may run it to a switch up into my control panel there, just so I can switch it on. It won't use a lot of power. What is it, about 3 feet a metre of LED strip. But yeah, I'll update once I get things fixed in. But I've just soldered all the wiring in for the LED, got it all, I've glued it in to get it in nice and flat. I've just got to tidy it all up and then finish it off with the nosing, which should make it look really nice. So I've got all my nosings cut. I haven't actually glued them in or anything yet. Got it all cut in around there. I've decided to go round the corner there just to make it all look neat. As you can see, I've got my blue LED wired in temporarily from my 12-volt supply there, just to check it's all working. So yeah, that's going well. So I'm going to glue it all in and I'll leave it to dry overnight, and then I've got my inserts to put in. So the white bit you can see is just double-sided tape, and that will stick down the actual vinyl insert on the face and on the step, and then that's that step done. And it's been a fair bit of work just to get it to that stage, but I'm really pleased with the results so far. So I'll take another shot once it's all in place and done. Just a quick little video now it's got dark. Gives me the effect I was after, just a subtle blue light under the step, just highlights it. I made a decision, I am actually going to wire that up to my control panel there, because I feel at night with the other one on, it's like, that's just dazzling, that one. So we'll turn that off. But if I powered that one up at night, it's just nice subtle light to welcome you when you come back. Well, I think that's a good little job. So I'll take another quick video when I get the inserts put in there, and you can see it for what it is. So here we are on Saturday morning. Finished work early, and I've got my inserts in for my nosing. So basically, in behind the furniture board, as you saw previously, it's all backlit with blue LED. I've just got the last little bit to finish off, a bit of ply, a bit of LVT, a bit of aluminium angle, and that'll tidy all that tiny bit up. But I've got the insert in now. I don't know, my memory's playing tricks. I ordered this with this particular colour originally, and then the bar turned up damaged, and the length to do this and the back door was cost me trade about £65. It's quite expensive stuff. And I said, well, when you send it back, I'll change the colour, and I'm pretty sure I made my mind up to go blue. And for some reason blue stuck in my mind, but when I went to collect the bar, it did come in plain with no inserts. So again, I had the deliberation of trying to choose which colour, and I thought that I'd settled on the blue. And then I opened up the packet with the inserts in today, and it's the colour I originally chose. Now, I didn't want black or the grey because they just look industrial. They do fluorescent colours, which I'd toyed with, and they do a white, but I think they would have just got dirty really quickly. So I went for this colour. It's kind of like a grey brown, if that makes sense. It's overall brown. Striker, come, good boy. It's kind of gives off a brown feel, but it just doesn't look cheap and tacky. It actually looks decent quality, which, to be fair, it is. But yeah, that's how that's finished off now. Much happier now that that entranceway's done. I'll crack on with that last little bit, maybe do another clip just to show I've done it. But But yeah, I've called up now, so that step being done is and it's not a heavy job, but it's a lot of cutting of aluminium and filing down and measurements and packing out and all the rest of it. But really pleased with that. I might go and do something similar with the plastic step. Maybe do something there. We'll see. I'm going to end up eventually with another step under the van for Major, my old boy, German Shepherd. He struggles getting in and out of the van now, where he used to be able to jump over the blooming things, but bless him, he's going to come on loads of road trips with me. So yeah, really pleased with that. If anybody wants to know how to get hold of that kind of bar and the techniques for fitting it, I'm more than happy to help out other van builders. But yeah, really neat job. I'm really pleased with that. Right, so that's all in, all finished. Dust out of the way. So it gives me a nice neat step to enter into the van with. Really pleased with that. Gives it a nice effect. Looking forward to seeing it tonight now when it's all dark and I can put the light on, which I'm now about to wire into that switch panel there. So I'll get on with that now. Shouldn't take me too long. So steps all done, and now the light's switched on. Literally onto my control panel. I've got a little bus bar down there, so I can run a fair few LED circuits. But not only that, I then quickly got on. I'm really pleased with these. Put on my door furniture. And one on there. So I bought some D handles. Been looking for quite a while. I wanted black. I was originally looking for gloss and I thought they looked a bit tacky, so I've gone with these. And I paid, I think it was $27.95 or something close to that on Amazon for 10 of them. I hate Amazon, but I bought them on Amazon. 10, so they work out less than £3 each. And I've got to say, I am really pleased with that look. Really does now. It's starting to look like a finished build in certain areas. I mean, obviously there's still a lot of things I've got to get sorted, but yeah, what I've done is I've put these clips with the there it is. Now my gut feeling is that they're going to prove to be too soft. I've seen some where they're just a metal piece that accepts that, so the opposite version of that. They seem quite tough, but I got these really cheaply, so I've put them on both sides of the drawer. Got the heater going because it was starting to get a bit cold, but when they shut, so far none of the drawers have opened. Fridge door flew open the other day, and what I normally do, that bit of ply that's up against the hole back towards the garage there, that's normally laid down so that it stops the fridge door opening using my telescopic pole there. So now I've put some things in the drawers just to see how they get on. I mean, it's an IKEA kitchen. It's only a cheap one, because I thought I could upgrade the doors later if I choose to. I think I'm probably going to have to, because one thing I did notice, Striker, my little pup, keeps coming to work with me and stuff, and he'd got the bottoms of those drawers really dirty. Now if we're travelling and I've got wet muddy dogs, I can see that being a problem. But yeah, I'll just have to keep on top of the cleanliness, I guess. One thing missing at the moment is my cooktop, so I really want a triplex cooker, but I'm gonna put that off because I've got so many other things to buy. So to stretch the budget out a bit, I'll leave that, because I could get a cooktop and run it off a gas bottle. I've got two big gas bottles. Well, I say big, I think they're 13 kilos. Might be bigger than that, but decent size. So I could use one of those rigged up, put a drop out down in the bottom there, so that I at least had a cooker. So I may go down that route first, and then later on down the line, my problem with the Triplex at the moment is that I would have to not only buy the cooker, which are about 500 quid, but then a full LPG system as well to fuel it. So I may go down the route of a cooktop first with a gas bottle, get the rest of the build done, and then pull the plug and get somebody else to install the LPG, just so as I can go in for a day, get it all installed, get my cooker up and running, and come away with a certificate that it's passed safety. So that's what I'm going to do with that. But my next step is to go back into the garage area and get some doors put up to enclose all the plumbing one side and the electrics the other, so the garage is a more secure area, and it also stops the electrics and the plumber from getting knocked while I'm using it for work. So once that's done, my last bit of the system is to put in a couple of under-slung tanks, but I'll discuss that in another video. But for now, that with the step, I will be getting some proper mats made up, but with that step now, I may put a bit of coir matting on there. I may go with something similar to what's already there. I'm not quite sure yet, but I've got something on there that I really wanted to do, get it out of the way, and I'm really pleased with the results. And then that was just a bonus to see that the way it looks. Really happy. And that's the end of this video now. Thanks for watching.